Asians in the United States were told that they would never be American. Their families were locked up in camps. Many of them were called traitors. They were always treated like outsiders. But when it was time to fight and die for this country, guess who still showed up? Asian Americans have been fighting and dying for this country since the Civil War, even though they weren't allowed to be citizens. In honor of Memorial Day weekend, let's talk about our forgotten Asian American heroes. Meet Joseph Pierce. Pierce was born in China and brought to the United States as a child immigrant. Pierce joined the Union Army during the Civil War and fought in Gettysburg, Antietam, and a lot more battles, some of the bloodiest battles in the American history. During this time, Chinese were not allowed to become American citizens, but Pierce still fought bravely and proud for the Union Army. What about our Japanese Americans in World War II? After Japan attacked Pearl Harbor in Hawaii, many Japanese Americans were put in concentration camps in the United States. And when I say many, I don't mean all, because the ones that weren't put in Japanese concentration camps were fighting for the United States during World War II. The most famous were the 442nd Regimental Team, an all-Japanese American unit that became the most decorated military unit of its size in U.S. history. They fought Nazis in Europe while their own country was calling them a threat, and their families were in concentration camps. Here are a few names to remember. Senator Daniel Inouye, who lost his arm in the Battle of San Terenzo, which was part of the Italian campaign during World War II. Senator Inouye was shot in the stomach and continued to fight, where he later took a grenade to his body, which is where he lost his arm. Senator Inouye did receive the Distinguished Service Cross that was later upgraded to the Medal of Honor. We have Sadao Munemuri, who died in Seravezza, Italy during World War II. Munemuri threw his body over a grenade and he absorbed it, causing him his life, but he was able to save 2 of his soldiers. He received the Medal of Honor, becoming the first Japanese American to receive this medal during World War II. Let me tell you guys who George Sakato was. He was a Japanese American, the 442nd Regimental Combat Team. In a battle in Bruyere, Sakato's squad leader was killed, so Sakato took it upon himself to charge the Germans by himself, killing 12 enemy soldiers and capturing 4 all on his own. And this inspired his squadron to regroup and take the hill. He was given the Distinguished Service Cross that later in the year 2000 was upgraded to the Medal of Honor. And then Young Ok Kim, the Korean American who fought during World War II. He was an officer in the United States Army, which was really rare because Asians were not treated equally. And he was assigned to the 442nd. He was doubted that he would be able to lead given the Japanese-Korean tensions in the past. And Officer Kim's most famous line was, "We are all Americans. We are all fighting the same cause." Officer Kim not only served in World War II, but he later also fought in the Korean War. When he left the military, he became a community leader and a civil rights activist in the city of Los Angeles. Young Ok Kim helped establish a support system for vets, immigrants, and low-income communities. And as we end this video, let's not forget about the Filipinos. Filipinos are the highest nationality to enlist in the United States military and receive citizenship, followed by Mexicans, Chinese, Nigerians, and South Koreans. And Filipinos, they've been fighting for the United States military since World War II. So this Memorial Day weekend, let's remember our forgotten heroes. They earned that flag, and they're the reason you're enjoying your 3-day weekend.